So the Wolves concept came into play late November, early December of last year, following the end of mine and Liam's PUBG careers. We wanted to manage a little differently. In order to do that, you're going to have to create your own organization, because otherwise people are going to boss you around, tell you what you do, tell you how to work stuff, so on and so forth. So we initially went back to an old organization that I used to run called Leverage. Leverage actually never really came to anything, so I thought maybe we could use it, but after getting stuck and not knowing where to move on from, I consulted with Braden from Rocket Esports, now with Method, and Dan from Team Blackout, and we conceptualized the Wolves. We decided it was initially just going to be Wolves GG, but there was also already a team like that. So doing my research, I looked into geolocation and all of these, Overwatch teams and Overwatch League and Esports Battle League and all of these things that have been going on with geolocation of esports. And we decided that we wanted to tie ourselves to Milwaukee. We decided on Milwaukee because it was probably the closest major city to myself, that actually could house a professional esports organization. So after we actually conceptualized everything, Liam and I went to work on designing a logo. He actually drew out the initial conceptualization / early drawing of it, and from there we took it to Dan at Debonair Media, not to be confused from Dan from Team Blackout, two different people. But Dan from Debonair actually did a great job with doing the logo. He gave us 7 total different logos to work with, which is amazing. On top of that, he gave us a Twitter banner, all for a really cheap price, so he was amazing. As you can see, the actual conceptualized logo versus what actually came out look very, very similar, if not like almost exactly the same, besides the actual wolf being designed on the computer as first to being hand drawn. From there, we just moved forward with building our management team, getting apparel, and acquiring all the teams necessary to make the organization successful, while all connecting to local partners in Milwaukee. So I started the Wolves organization because I wanted to bring esports to Wisconsin. It's not something that's really been done before, besides the whole 2K League sports deal, whatever, with the Bucks team and that. But other than that, there's a very small amount of esports actually in Wisconsin, and that was the main goal in bringing it here. We also wanted to help provide a completely transparent organization view on everything. So we want everybody to know what's going on within the organization at any time. We want to have no funny business going on behind the scenes. Everybody knows exactly the state of the organization, what we can do, what we can't do, and so on and so forth.
So I decided to join the Wolves and actually start up the Wolves because me and Corey had been on a team for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds PUBG, and we felt like we kind of didn't want to play, but we also wanted to be part of the esports scene still. We also wanted to be able to start something that hadn't been done before or anything like that, and kind of wanted to be in charge of everything. So we decided to start the Wolves and kind of do it on our own and see if we could do it and see how it would go, because we just didn't want to play anymore, but we also wanted to be a part of it.
Well, I decided to join because I'm really good friends with the owner, Corey Mott, and he seemed really excited this time about it. He was showing a lot of initiative about getting everything together for the organization, getting everything in place, and it was very well received by other people he had been talking to. He got Funk on, and Jared and all those guys, and he just had so many people behind him also interested in starting the organization. So I figured, hey, I can fill a spot, I'll do work that he needs me to do, and so I started helping out, and it's been pretty cool so far.
To be completely honest, I saw an opportunity, especially in Wisconsin where I'm from, where esports hasn't really yet been shown to this area. So I was like, hey, why not? I have a lot of confidence in Corey and all the other management to get their stuff done and get the company moving. So I don't really feel really wary or doubtful on them. So I mean, I had a lot of confidence coming into it, so I guess that's why I chose.
Lucci, unfortunately, is not able to record for us, so I have a statement from him regarding his interviews. Begin the quote for the first question. Coming from an esports background that mainly consists of established top-tier organizations, I really wanted to challenge myself, challenge my talents and my experience. Although the Milwaukee Wolves have just really recently launched and have a long road ahead, the way the owners presented themselves and the organization was parallel to the popular, professional, and successful organizations. They have a legitimate, realistic plan and strive for excellence. The feeling I get from this team isn't immature or a team that's just entered the industry. They strike me as a force to be reckoned with people who are passionate about esports and want to showcase to the world what they are capable of developing. Devin, unfortunately, was unable to record a video for us, so I'm going to be reading his quotes off of a sheet of paper. Here's his brief bio. Begin quote. My name is Devin Locklear. I'm 19 years old. I've been working in the esports scene for roughly 3 years now. I've been a player, a co-owner, photographer, and now the marketing director for the Milwaukee Wolves. I chose to join the Milwaukee Wolves in the startup phase because of when I first got into contact with the team. They were very knowledgeable and professional. The team has a very planned outline of what they are expected, or what they had expected from the teams, and every role, of which I really liked. From there on, I knew that I was going to be a perfect fit. About the current state of the organization, I feel like the organization's in a really good spot right now. We just we just got our apparel deal done through Gamers Apparel, who's done a great job at designing the jerseys and all of that fun stuff. We have done, we've acquired 3 total teams. One is a single player team, and you guys will see later. But I mean, that's a great start for an organization that's just launching. And we've already made local connections with business partners in the Milwaukee area, which is a really good start for the organization as well.
I feel like at this point we're starting to get the ball rolling. We haven't launched yet. This is our first when we launch. This video is the first video. It's supposed to go out on launch day, I think. I think we're doing pretty good, and we got a lot of stuff planned. We got our jerseys and everything really sweet. Our logo is really cool. And we have a lot of people really excited about where we're going as an organization. I wish I could do more. And
right now, it's doing really well. Everyone's working really hard. The players are playing really well that we have so far. And as far as an organization goes, I feel like we're at a pretty good point. I mean, we're talking to investors, and Corey has been talking to, accelerators and stuff. It's kind of crazy how the way it's going right now. It's kind of like it's pretty far out.
Well, we are getting a lot of shit done. Excuse my language. For like this early in the organization's lifespan, I feel like we have gotten a lot of stuff done, especially with all the other teams, with like Overwatch, Call of Duty, Quake, etc. I feel like we're doing a really good job with managing all that and growing the content side of the organization. So I feel like that's going really well. I mean, there's definitely a lot of opportunity for us since we're so young. So, I mean, there's always room for growth and acceleration for the company. So I feel like that's good.
I'm extremely excited for the official launch of the organization. I believe that the team will bring in exceptional talents in various esports titles, as well as talented personalities in the form of content creators and streamers. I'm very proud on how this launch went. It has been slow but very steady. We have a very good plan. Everybody is on the plan, and that is what will keep us all going. I'm really excited for the future of this organization, mainly because of what is going on behind the scenes with local business partners and hopefully reaching out, making more connections, local sponsors, local promotion deals, fundraising, and charity events, things like that. I think we can do a lot within Milwaukee for the community as well as the esports scene, and I'm really excited to see where this journey takes me.
I'm excited to kind of see what kind of players we pick up, what kind of sponsorships we get, and who we bring into the organization. And I think we're going to be making some waves in the esports scene, and really turn a lot of heads and get a lot of headway, and maybe go out there and win some championships and stuff, and have a lot of really cool content being created in terms of following the pack, or just the gameplays from our players and everything.
I'm excited for Corey. This is a great opportunity for him. He told me before all of this started that this was like his dream. Like, he's always wanted to be in esports. He's wanted to have an organization, and he's tried before with not as much success, but he told me straight up this is like his dream. So I really hope he can make something come out of it. It's really cool for him. And I'm excited to actually get off the ground and start making money, be able to pay players to do what they love, just being able to pay people, graphic designers to do what they love. It's an organization in a field about following your dreams and doing things you love to do, not just stuff you hate doing but get paid for. So that's what I'm really excited for.
I'm just excited to see us grow, to be completely honest. Getting sponsors and stuff, that happens all the time. So, I mean, you're supposed to do that, but I just want to see it prosper, especially in Wisconsin, since we really don't have anything like this. And out of the city of Milwaukee, I feel like it's got a good platform for everything that we want to do. So, I mean, I'm just really excited to see us grow, and I mean that's what everyone else wants, I guess. But so yeah, I mean, the growth of the organization is definitely what I'm looking forward to. I mean, obviously I want to help out the team as much as I can, since I'm creative director. I'm able to do to coordinate all the graphics and stuff. So I want to be representing the team well, and having the team be represented with good graphics and good stuff to showcase our brand. But obviously, I mean, everyone wants growth, so I mean, why not, right?
I'm excited for the journey the team will make from start to finish and nothing to something. I'm excited to envision the heights the team will reach and the influences that we have on the esports leagues, competitors, spectators, and fresh talent. This organization has a very busy future. It is something that everybody will want to be a part of, and that is for sure. We'll strive to be the greatest in the esports industry, content creation, and more as we continue on through our future endeavors.
On the selfie cam, all right. So should I just read myself the questions and then answer them? What do you mean side by side? What? You mean a landscape? All right. That's still my selfie cam. Oh. All right. Here, I'll put it right here. I hope you put this whole thing. No, I'm gonna record on my phone. All right. I hope you put all of this in the video. Just my whole process of getting ready. Why did you choose to join the Wolves in the startup phase of the team? Well, I'm gonna mute myself. I don't want you to hear me. Hey, fuck you.
Putting together a team together in Overwatch is kind of challenging to do. It takes a pretty good amount of time. The team that I put together took about 3 to 4 weeks. Probably like 2 weeks of just like thinking about like how I would go about putting the team together and getting players together, and then another 2 weeks of actually getting those players. It took about 4 weeks total just to get a solid roster together. Really had to think about what it is I wanted in the team and where I wanted the team to be. So I had to find the right kind of players to fit that ideal situation. So what I was looking for in players was specific traits. The players had to be skilled mechanically. Obviously, that's a pretty big important thing to have in Overwatch. They had to have good map awareness, and they have to know their role within the characters they're playing, so that we can mesh well together as a team. Most importantly, I think that the ability to play multiple heroes effectively is a great trait to have, and that was kind of the number one thing I looked for in these players that played. A lot of people didn't make the tryout because they would insta-lock a hero every time and only play one hero. It's really important to be able to play multiple characters, which is what all these guys on the team can do, because if we have to play into a different strategy to counter a team, we need to be able to flip our team composition around 180 degrees to play effectively against other teams. Well, the current state of the team involves me and 5 other people. I play main support. I play characters Anna. I play Zenyatta. We have Danny on DPS. He has great tracking aim. He's an awesome tracer. He's a good Hanzo player. We have Cluck on the other DPS role. He's a monster Junkrat and Genji player. He knows the characters really well. I find that other teams have a really hard time countering his gameplay, which really helps us in terms of damage output. We have Echo, who is our flex support player. He's a really versatile and smart player. Basically, we can tell him to play any character and he'll do it, but he'll do it well, which is very surprising. And it's a very good thing to have in any player, really. We have Butterbot. He's our main tank. Butter's a very smart player. He's really good at seeing what we're doing on the field and saying, this is what we need to do better. This is not working, that kind of thing. Oak is our off-tank player. He's a great Diva and Roadhog player. He's really good at listening to the callouts that we have. He's very good at focusing targets when the shot caller calls them out. Right now, we are a 3,000 to 3,500 SR team, so we're about the upper middle tier in teams. At the moment, we do scrims, we do a lot of comp, just 6 stacking, getting used to each other, just meshing well. That's like one of the most important things to build up, I feel. And eventually, we plan on doing high-level scrims, and then eventually to tournaments. Should be a lot of fun.
Hey there, I'm Butterbot. I'm the main tank for Milwaukee Wolves. What was going on through my mind? I was pretty excited. Yeah, when I got selected for the team, I was pumped. I was pumped to finally play Overwatch with a coordinated 6-stack where we go over plays and what to do and X, Y, and Z and A, B, and C, and it's just overall a much more fun experience that I was definitely pumped to be a part of. Excited to be a part of. The upcoming months, the next few months, Milwaukee's Wolves grand opening, like, what else matters? Like, this is our release date. This is when we go online. Like, everybody's going to find out about us. Our YouTube channel is going to go live. Like, it's going to be pretty crazy. Definitely excited.
With unmatched ferocity, Hitler's war machine has launched its blitzkrieg against Western Europe, pushing it to the brink. As we brace for our darkest hour, we must summon our strength to be the bulwark against oppression. The Nazi onslaught will be the greatest test we'll ever face. But with our allies, face it and defeat it we must.
This day we set upon a mighty endeavor, the struggle to preserve our civilization and to set free a suffering humanity. Our sons, pride of our nation, lead them straight and true. Their road will be long and hard. Men's souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
Hi, my name is Kevin Jordan, also known as KJ, and I'm the Flex Slayer for the Milwaukee Wolves. A brief history of our team. So our team pretty much just formed, but I've been playing with Tuz and Mongo for a long time. I first started playing with Tuz back in Call of Duty Ghosts. It was me, him, and two of our teammates that no longer play competitive COD. But I met him through two of my old teammates in Ghosts, and I've been playing with him pretty much ever since. And as for Mongo, I actually went to school with Mongo, and we'd always play pubs or wagers or pretty much anything along those lines, just playing and grinding the game. And as for Vic, identical. I actually just met Vic like not too long ago. I think it was about a week and a half ago. Our fourth decided to stop playing Call of Duty, so we needed a new fourth. And my buddy that I met through gaming, actually Reformed, told me to hit him up. That he's an IRL friend with him, and that he's very good, and he's got the passion to win. So I'm like, all right, let's hit him up. So we hit him up, and it's really been a home run, to be honest. We've been scrimming for the past 2 weeks, and we've been meshing together very well. I've never played on a team like this before. Like, usually I would just go to these lands and grind out with my boys from school, but this team, like, it's great. Like Tuz has improved as a player so much since the beginning of Call of Duty Ghosts. It's actually mind-blowing. It's the same with Mongo. Mongo is the same growth as Tuz. Mongo and me, I would never think to this day that from just playing pubs, just him being that pub kid to where he is playing competitive Call of Duty now, it's crazy. Like, I would never think that he would ever attend a LAN and actually play very, very well to where at the point where we'd be teamed together. So, and as for Vic, we went to, or me, Mongo, and Tuz went to the most recent World War II LAN, and we placed like 7th, I think. It wasn't our best placing. There was a lot of stuff that went wrong that weekend. It was a long story. But Vic went with a pickup team as well, and Vic actually outplaced us. He came in 5th, and he went with a pickup team. So I talked to one of his teammates, and he said that Vic played out of his mind and that he's a really good player. So I have confidence in everybody on my team that we will show up to ETG and just destroy everyone. Some of our past achievements, like I said, we're a fairly new team, so we don't have that many achievements together. But me and Tuz went to a LAN in the end of Call of Duty Ghosts, and we came in 3rd. We lost to Jay, Rich, and Happy, I believe. That was a great team. But other than that, we had so much fun. It was unfortunate how we lost, but again, another story. What are the plans? What are the future plans for the team? The future plans, I mean, obviously, is to stick it together, grind it out, scrim every day, get better as a team, fix little mistakes, show up to the LAN, obviously, at ETG, and win. I mean, other than that, it's just grind it out until Tuz is 18, because unfortunately he can't attend majors yet for CWO rules. So we're gonna have to wait till next December for Tuz to start competing at majors. So I'm super excited for that. I can't wait. What am I excited for in the next upcoming months with the Wolves? There's a lot of stuff planned for the Wolves. Corey's doing a great job. Honestly, shout out to Corey and shout out to everybody at the Wolves. They've done nothing but support and just be awesome managers and everything towards us. A lot of teams and a lot of managers don't like take the time to listen or to really do anything with their players. So I can't thank them enough, honestly. We got a couple tournaments coming up. I think on February 19th there's the 3K. We need to place very well in that. Right now we're 13th seed out of 16 seeds, I think, for pool play. We were 5th, but like I said, Zyke stepped down, so we lost all of his points. But other than that, we got to place really well to get into pools, to be secured into pools. So, but besides that, I got really nothing else to say. So, just want, like I said, thanks Corey, thanks for everything you've done so far. We're really excited to go to ETG under the Milwaukee Wolves and show you everything we got. So, yeah, I'm signing out. Thanks.
Hi, this is Jake Brimson. My in-game name is Tuz, and I'm an SMG player for the Milwaukee Wolves. Just a few questions here. What went through your mind when you were officially added to the Milwaukee Wolves? So we have been looking for an organization for a while for the EOT event at the end of February, and Mott DM'd me and said that they were looking for a team for that event and we were one of their best options. So I can speak for all the guys when I say that we were pretty stoked to have an org to represent for that event. Next question. What are you excited for in the upcoming months with the Milwaukee Wolves? So obviously the EOT event at the end of this month we're really excited for, especially with the new pickup of Vic Identical. He's one of the stronger SMG players I've played with, and I think he brings a lot to the team. So I think we'll do really good at this event. Other than that, going into next year, if we can stay with the Wolves, I'm turning 18, so we'll be able to attend major events, and I think we'll be a really strong team. Thank you to Corey, Mott, and everybody at the Wolves for this opportunity, and hopefully we can make you guys proud. Thanks. Bye.
Hello everyone, I am
Ben Storben O'Reilly. I'm from Duluth, Minnesota, and I am a Quake Champions player. I've been playing Quake since around 2015 with Quake Live, which I played some of, and Quake Champions from its release in early 2017. Currently a dual player. I've played Sacrifice and trying to get more into 2v2, but currently dual is the mode that I'm focusing most on. In the next couple months, I plan on playing in as many online tournaments as possible, and hopefully sometime this spring go to a LAN event. I'm excited to be a part of the Wolves organization for the 2018 season and to bring more awareness to Quake Champions and the Milwaukee Wolves as a team.
Hey guys, just a few closing notes here before we let you go. Make sure you guys check out our Apparel store. Link will be in the description down below. And make sure you hit that subscribe button up top to make sure that you catch all the latest Wolves content, and click the bell if you want to be notified when that comes out. You can expect a Following the Pack either every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how much has been going on. For updates on that, you can follow us on Twitter, also link in the description below. And we also have a Facebook page and an Instagram that will also be down there. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys are excited for the Wolves as much as I am. I've been working on this project for the last 3.5 months, and it's just a very exciting time. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys around, and go Wolves!